life will throw you unexpected challenges when you set a goal and when you're trying to accomplish something. It will throw away something called tests to test you if what you want is really something that you desire and really want to accomplish. So to give you an example, imagine that you're trying to grow your business to 20K per month. As you're trying to grow your business to 20K per month, all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of obstacles. You're faced with challenges. Like, for example, you're on a sales call and a couple sales calls in a row don't close. Or your prospects that you're reaching out to on social media, they stop replying to you. It looks like nothing is really working for you. Everything feels like it's working against you and you're confused. Why is this happening? And what usually happens is that fear, doubt, and worry creeps in. And because of that, it destroys the progress. It destroys the progress to getting to the goal, because once you fall for the worry, the doubt, negative emotions, all of these negative thoughts, then of course the goal is not gonna be accomplished. So as I said in the beginning, life will test your commitment levels. So if you said you want to make 20K per month, then life, the universe, the God, however you like to call it, is going to test how committed you are to see if you really want it. Now, to pass the test and to actually accomplish that goal, you need to learn how to control your mind, and more specifically, you need to learn how to control your attention. Because to be honest with you, attention is the only thing that you can control. You cannot control anything else but how you react. And in order for you to understand how to control your attention, it's important to understand how the mind works. Now, mind works in these 4 phases or 4 steps, or however you like to call it. The first thing is stimulus. So whenever you hear something, whenever you smell something or you see something, it will create a stimulus. Now, the second thing is recognition. So also your brain recognizes that when the birds are chirping outside, it's something you can hear. It's not something you can touch. And recognition comes from memory and things that you've already been through. So with the birds chirping example is that you've heard birds chirp in the past. So you know that this is something that you can recognize as birds chirping, all right? So that's the next stage. The third stage is reaction. So this is where you react to the things. This is where the emotion comes in. Let's use the example of birds chirping. Now, there could be 2 different people out there. A person that is actually happy when they hear the birds chirp outside. And also there could be another person who is annoyed by that. And it's all connected to emotion. Emotion of happiness and emotion of, let's say, annoyance. All right, so this is the reaction. And in a business sense, or in a different example, is that when a prospect reaches out to you and they react negatively to your offer, what's your reaction? How that makes you feel? And reaction determines everything, because the final step, the 4th step, is response. So the responses are affected by your reactions, and the response is where the magic and everything happens. How do you react to negative sensations? How do you react to these obstacles and hurdles along your way? And this is going to define everything, because if you continue reacting subconsciously, meaning that you don't know how you react, it's your natural thing to react in a way. Like, for example, when someone comments a negative comment under your post, your immediate reaction is to get defensive, is to get angry, is to get sad, right? And that will affect how your reality unfolds. And that will affect if your goals are going to manifest and if your goals is going to happen in the first place. So to change this is that you need to learn to react differently. You need to have different sets of reactions to different sets of events, and you need to be conscious about how you react. And this is how you control your attention, which is the ultimate key to pass the test and manifest your goals and make your goals a reality. You need to respond in a way that you would respond if you already had the goal that you want. So if someone comments a negative thing under your post, a version of you that has the money, that has the clients, that has everything that I ever wanted, how would they react? Would they be mad about a little comment here and there? No, they would not. All right, so their reaction is different, which means that their response is also different. And that dictates how the reality is created. So this is why attention is really important, and learning how to redirect your attention and what to pay attention to, because you're never going to have a smooth path towards your goals. You're gonna face challenges. It's about learning how to tackle those challenges and take action regardless, and take action from the right place. This is why I hate when all of these self-help gurus and all of these spiritual gurus who teach all of this cheesy woo-woo stuff, that all you have to do is think positive, and they preach this toxic positivity. It's not about being positive all the time. Like, that's really not what this is all about. It's about learning what to pay attention to and how to handle yourself and your mind when the challenge appears. So when something happens, how are you going to react? Are you going to use your natural old programming by reacting, let's say, negatively within a second? Or are you going to be more conscious about and pay attention to how you react? And the best way to do about it, which is the number one key takeaway that you can take from this video, is when something happens, don't just react immediately. Or don't judge that thing or yourself when something happens. Just pause for a second and observe the situation. Don't react, just observe. Become observer. Think of yourself as someone looking at your situation from a distance. And the nice thing is that once you observe and once you understand what's going on, instead of reacting to it like you used to, just accept it for what it is. Just accept the thing, the situation, the challenge, the test for what it is. And instead of focusing on what you don't want, instead of focusing on that negative things or things that you just don't want to happen, focus on what you want instead. Focus on your goal. Focus on the feeling of accomplishing that goal and how it would feel. Yeah, so that's everything that I wanted to share for this video. So whenever a test occurs, don't take it as a bad thing. Don't take a challenge or hurdle along the way as a bad thing. Just accept it and then let it go. And ask yourself, how would a 2.0 version of you that would already have the goal, how would they react to this thing? How would they see challenges? How would they see these tests? Because I can tell you right now, the person you're trying to be, when you try to grow your business, make more money, things like that, they would not have a bad reaction. Bad reaction meaning that they would not just unconsciously react to different things. They would not see challenges as a bad thing. I'm sure they would see challenges as opportunities and as tests, okay? And whenever these hard, difficult situations come up, just remind yourself it's a test. And on the other side, once you pass the test, whatever you want will wait for you and is there. So all you have to do is just to accept that, okay, this is a test, and redirect your attention and control your attention to what you want, not what you want. Okay, and that's exactly how everything is going to unfold for you. So yeah, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next one.